Good evening, everyone. As usual, we hear Jenny Lee's fuzz, her tablet coming on in the background. Thank you for joining us, everyone, tonight. I got to get rid of this title screen on my screen here. Thank you for joining episode 23, FarmVille2 Country Escape live stream with Scott and Jenny Lee. Joining me, as always, I hope, is Jenny Lee. Jenny Lee, I'm sure you're here because I heard your phone. I heard your YouTube.
Yeah, I kind of gave that away up.
That's okay. That's cool. That's how I know you're here. So that's awesome. So welcome to the show. And I know that you had a really busy week last week. I heard you were something called a FarmVille land excavator. What the heck is that?
I got to go on a lot of cool hikes. It was fantastic. We're checking to see what land we can clear and what land is good for vegetation management.
Well, there's a hill with some plowed areas to the northeast, it looks like, and then on the northwest there's some hills. There's a little town over there too, I noticed on my screen. So that's cool.
The hiking was fantastic. It's gorgeous out there.
Yeah, it looked like it's a nice sunny day in FarmVille land.
Yes.
I wonder if it's ever rained in FarmVille. Cool. So that's cool. So do you see land in our future, maybe?
I do see land in our future.
Oh, do you know something that I don't know?
No way. I only know what I read off of Facebook.
Awesome. Well, that's cool. Anyways, I think what we'll do now then is move straight into our newsreel. How about that? Or wait. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Here we go. And joining me from high above the farm with Eddie is the lovely news reporter, Jenny Lee, to give us her crash report.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, go.
Okay, I only have a few because I know everybody's been having lots of issues that we're probably going to be talking about tonight. So I pulled a few of them. The first one is from Elijah, says that he can't connect to Facebook. I think we've seen a lot of those, though.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Trouble in Facebook land.
Yes. The next one I have is from Gwen. She said that, she says, how do you build a 5-star hotel when the dogs quit helping? So issues with dogs helping to find event items.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about event items for the pet hotel because there's certainly a good way to look for them and a bad way to look for them. So that's cool. Remind me later. I might forget.
And then the last one I have, I think we've talked about this before as well. Kathy is saying that she has an issue finding or being able to search for co-ops.
Yeah, that's been broken for a long time. That was broken, I think, ever since we've been playing together, Jenny Lee. Searching for co-ops. If you search for a co-op common name, like say Fun, say the co-op name is like Fun Farm or something. You search for that, it gives you words with fun and words with farm, but it won't give you Fun Farm. So it's messed up. That whole co-op door is messed up. And I did a test, actually. We'll talk about this in a sec when you're back on the farm. How about that?
Okay, well, that was my last one, so I'm ready to go.
Well, let me turn off the helicopter noise in case it's still playing. It probably was off anyways. Turn on the background music. All right, back on the farm. Are you with me?
I'm here.
Yay! So we always say we're going to do the weather report and the news and stuff, but we never seem to do weather. But that's okay, because we're always here, right? We're always here and we're always playing. So, hey, there you go.
Pretty much.
All right, so before we get into what you just talked about, the co-op door being broken, let's greet everybody in our marvelous chat room. Greeters. I was going to call you greeters. Chatters, thank you for joining us. Farmvillians. I'll call you Farmvillians tonight. Beautiful Farmvillians, gorgeous people. Jenny Lee, who's here?
We have Lois and Tammy.
Lois and Tammy. Tammy, you've been here tons of times. Lois, I think you were here last week. Thank you both for coming.
And then we have Frank, of course.
Frank, of course. And I see you actually updated your name on our live stream YouTube channel that it says Frank, of course, which is kind of awesome. So that's cool.
I love it.
I didn't even know how you could do that. I'm wondering if you changed your YouTube channel name or something. So if you're like on other videos, if you're Frank, of course, there too. That's cool. Thank you. Anyways,
I love it.
Keep going.
We have Jill Joko. I think this is the first time because I haven't seen you before.
And I said hi to Jill really quick, right when we first logged in, about 8 rather, our time. So thanks, Jill, for joining us and hanging out. Cool. Who else?
Did I say Tammy?
Yes, you said Tammy, and I remembered that. I have a short memory, so.
I do too. We have Brenda with us.
Hey, Brenda. Thanks for joining.
And we have Linda and Lori.
Linda and Lori, the two L's.
Yes, and then Janine's with us.
Hi, Janine. Nice to see you again, or hear from you, or nice to hear from you from Jennilee, from me, anyway.
We have Angela and Mona.
Angela and Mona, both of you have been here before. Thank you so much for coming back.
Andy is with us again. Hi, Andy.
Hey, Andy. Nice for you to make it.
And then we have David and Chantel.
David and Chantel, and I think David's new, right?
David's been with us a few times, but he's
okay.
still newer.
Maybe he hasn't chatted enough. David, get on the chatting this time. Put your subject in there, all in caps. Speaking of which, people in the chat room, if you want us to really look at something, put it in caps. We won't say it's yelling. And if you really want to yell, you have to type every letter twice. Like YYEELLLL. That'd be like yell. So if you want to yell at us, that's what you got to do. It's like, double letters on everything, and then it'll be yelling. But otherwise, caps is just getting Jennilee's attention. Right, Jennilee?
Right.
Awesome.
Right.
Good.
We also have Pamela and Anne. Did I say Brenda?
Yes, you said Brenda, Pamela, and Anne. I'm assuming Anne from our co-op, Anne?
Yes.
Hello, Anne from our co-op, Anne.
Just Anne.
Yes. She's going to have to figure out how to type her name, too, Just Anne. But anyways, continue, unless that's everyone.
I think that was everybody. Hopefully
Okay.
I didn't miss anybody.
If we missed anybody, we're sorry. Post that we missed you, and we'll make a big deal about it and say your name like 5 times and ask you all sorts of questions. I want to talk about notifications really quick because, guys, on our Facebook page, and I'm just gonna jump around a lot tonight, I think, but I'm gonna bring up our Facebook page. Here we go by clicking this button here. On our Facebook page, you have notification settings, and usually when I make an event, I send an invite to everybody that's in our group. The problem is you can only send invites when your group is less than 400 people, and as you can see here, maybe you can't see here, we have 433 members in our live stream page, so Facebook will not let me send invites to you anymore, which means you're not going to get a notification on Facebook like you normally would when you're checking your little alarm bell thingy on Facebook, or your notifications thingy, which is this little world thing on the top of the screen that says 37 for me. There you go. You can see all my notifications. So what that means is if you want to get notifications of when we post an event, you need to click on your little notifications button, which is right here. It should be popped open for you, and you choose all posts. And that will basically give you a notification whenever somebody posts on the live stream page. It might get kind of annoying if you're seeing a whole ton of posts popped up, but if you want to be reminded of our live stream, you need to have notifications on all posts. When I post an event, you will get a notification. When I post an event and you don't have that, it'll just show up in your news feed, and so you may miss it. Now, if you're using a mobile device, sorry, this is boring as heck, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew how to do this. If you're using a mobile device, I have a little video that I'm going to pop up, and you can see all you have to do is drop down the title, FarmVille2, click on notifications, and change it to all posts. It's going to do it again because the video is going to play twice. At the very top, click down and then choose edit notification settings, and then click on all posts. That's how you do it from your mobile phone. So if you want to get a notification, which is the little alarm belly, that's what you need to do. Anyways, enough about that. Did you have any questions, Jennilee? Was that self-explanatory?
It made perfect sense to me.
All right, good. So that's our little stuff that we have to talk about. Actually, we have a few more things to talk about, I think. Did we have more? We had more housekeeping to do. I feel we wanted to tell the chat room something. Anne, you wanted me to remind the chat room about something, so post it in chat and Jennilee will tell me, because I can't remember what it was. Because Anne was like, we should really tell the chat room this. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then I totally forgot. So Anne, put it on there. Anyways, that's that. Do you want to talk about the broken co-op door now, or do you want to talk about something else?
Well, first you have to say hi to Esther.
Esther, and I don't remember ever hearing Esther's name before.
No, I don't either.
Welcome, Esther. So nice for you to join us. We are so glad you're here. And Esther, that's the 3rd time I said your name, Esther, 4. Thank you for joining us, Esther. That's 5. Because I said we'd say her name 5 times, didn't I?
Yes.
Awesome.
Good job.
All right. Good stuff. So where are we at, Jennilee? What are we doing? Are we looking at chat, or are we... I'm playing... Sorry, go ahead.
I have a couple caps, so let me read the caps. Lori says, I'm very mad that Zynga didn't fix anything.
I know, Lori. Lori, Tammy, both of you guys, I know that you would just love to wring Zynga's neck sometimes. And you know what I did is I created in the name of Lori and Tammy, both of you, I made a post on Facebook. I'll bring it up. And I said, Dear Zynga, I'm not happy with... I'm going to try to find it. Where the heck is it? Here we go. It's on my live stream page. So you should see it. I think I made it an announcement even. And it says, Dear Zynga, I'm unhappy about... And then I let people type stuff. Oh, I only added one. I added the co-op doors are broken. And you can see we've got 66 people that are upset about the broken boat race. We got 59 people that are upset about cheaters in the leaderboards, broken co-op doors, cheaters in the county fairs. We got 33 people that are upset about cloning. Look at all these. Look at these problems. Look at this huge list here. Now, I had told Tammy, that I was going to send this list to Zynga, but I didn't actually have to because I got a message from Zynga regarding this poll. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't tell Lad. I didn't tell other people that I am contacting in Zynga that I was doing this poll. I just made this poll, I don't know, a couple days ago, Jennilee, wasn't it?
A couple days ago, yeah.
So I opened my phone up in the morning. I think it was early this morning or maybe late last night. I can't remember. And I had a message from Zynga, and I'm just gonna, I can't remember the exact wording, and I didn't bring a slide, but I'm just gonna go find it on my phone here so I can read exactly what it said. Here we are. Oh, Cindy's talking to me. She can't find us or something. Anyways, let's just skip over that. Where are you? Here we are. She said to me, out of the blue, without me doing any thingy-majiggies, she wrote, "Hi Scott, the poll was such a great initiative. I'm following it actively," with that smiley face. And I'm like, wow, thanks, that's great. So people, I'm not sure if Zynga's spying on me per se in particular, and my posts come up, if they're watching our live stream page, if they're watching our other sites we're on, but they certainly have seen this particular poll. And obviously these complaints that you guys have put down are all over Facebook, all over the posts on FarmVille2 site and the forums and all that stuff. But this is kind of laid out in a very nice order with from top to bottom. And I don't think I tried to share this on multiple sites, but I think there's been some issues with some people not being able to choose the voting options. So maybe we'll have to put separate polls on separate pages, but and then maybe group them later. But anyways, I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. So Tammy and Lori, I know that your barns are broken. I know that they didn't fix anything, it seems, but they are noticing, and I'm sure they're working on things. It's just that they probably have a lot of problems, which we can see by them disabling boat races. Right, Jennilee?
Right.
So you want to talk about boat races, or you want to talk about the co-op broken door, or you want to talk about the chatters that are chatting right now?
Hold on, I got one more Caps chat.
Okay, go.
Janine said, "I did not know how to post a screenshot on Facebook the other day when you asked for a picture."
She didn't know how to post a screenshot. Now, is she using a tablet, or is she using? I guess she's using a tablet. So you don't know how to, do you know how? Does she know how to make a screenshot with a tablet? That'd be the first thing to check. If you don't, you can just Google it for your model of device, and it'll tell you exactly how to do it. And then on Facebook, you just click on the little button that uploads pictures, and I'm sure you can do that. And then your screenshot will be saved in your photos, right, Jennilee?
Right.
So if it's an iPhone, you view the thing you want to see, and then you hold the home key and the power button at the exact same time, and it makes a noise that sounds like, oh, it didn't do it. I was hoping it would click. Anyways, it sounds like a photo, and then it saves to your photos. So if that doesn't answer your question, just text me or private message me after this, and I'll walk you through it, because I like to do that.
And then Frank, of course, says Scott is being monitored.
Oh yes, they do spy. So they said they would spy on our live stream. So everybody, if you want to say hi to Zynga right now, you can say hi. We'll do a test. Everybody type in like hi Zynga, and we'll see if I get a response back from anybody. I'm sure they're busy as well, and they have a lot of stuff to fix. So maybe they're not going to be as active. But they did follow that poll. So I know they're watching us, and I know they're listening to our yelling, screaming noises, and all we can do is hope that they fix stuff, right? We can't really make them. I mean, we can just tell them we're not happy, and we can have to make them do stuff that way. I'm going to spin my wheel. I won some gold. This is interesting, actually. I spin my gold, I win 67,000. Probably hit gold again. No, this is the respin. Just drives me absolutely crazy when I get that, because it really means nothing. I've just wasted my time. I got quartz. But sometimes you can pull like 259,000 gold out of that thing. You ever get like a crazy amount of gold out of that wheel, Jennilee?
Yes, I do.
It's kind of interesting how they
And it's always that. What I don't want. I don't want the gold.
Yeah, I know. Gold is, but gold is good during these events, the leaderboard events where you're trying to buy 50% boosts all the time, right?
No, because I'm really good with my money, so I'm normally sitting extremely close to 40.
Yeah, but don't you buy
and that's the max, so I don't want more money.
Yeah, but buy the boost that costs 500,000. Let me start my event. Let's go.
And then David said, Zynga watches us all.
Yes, they are spying on us, everybody, so make sure you don't say really bad swear words. Okay, so look, you can get a boost, Jennilee, and it costs, I have a free one right now. I don't want to really use it. Well, I'll use it. I don't care. Let's do it. I have some stuff I can do. Oh, no, I can't show you that, how much it costs. It's 500,000 gold to boost for an hour at 50%. So, Jennilee, you're saying you don't do that?
I don't. It's not always during events. It's not like I can always just go spend money on the event.
No, but right now, there's an event. Look at me selling stuff. Like, this is giving me bonus stuff. Oh, look. Blackberry jam. I have to make that. Anyways, so yeah, like 500K is like a lot of money to spend, right? Because that's like $500,000.
I normally just throw it into nets to get rid of it.
What? But you should buy that 50%. No wonder you're not winning the puppy dog. Speaking of which, I won the puppy dog.
I do, but we don't always have a leadership event going on.
That's true.
I'm saying in general.
But you save up like right now, like you have 40 million gold, and then you play this event because it only lasts for an hour. It costs 500,000, so it's $1 million every 2 hours. So if you have $40 million, that's like 80 hours. So you could like just have that thing set the whole time. Did I confuse you?
No.
Okay, good. Look, I stocked up on stuff. I got some reward baskets here. I got 20 extra points. Let's check out how my standings are from this first few seconds of playing. Am I number one? Seriously? Number one, 537 points. Okay, so here's proof, everybody, that starting your leaderboard occasionally puts you in a group of people who haven't started yet. Because I just started right now, and I am in number one position with 537 points. Rebecca, Kick Rockers, 4K. You know what we should do? Live streamers. I know that you guys like to start your events before Thursday because it starts usually before. But one time we should all save our events to start and start at the exact same time and see if we get placed with each other. Wouldn't that be cool?
I haven't started mine yet.
Oh, you should have. You could have. You're probably. But if you notice on mine, they're all 70s to 74s, and you're like 80 something now, right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, I got a question mark thingy. I had a question about this. Can you see Judy on my screen right now, Jennilee? It should come up in a second for you. There's a person's name. She has 0, but she's got a question mark under her co-op symbol. Do you see that?
Yes, that's weird.
Isn't that weird? And I saw that on a post earlier, and I was going to bring a slide up for it, but I don't have to because they're in my event. And someone was saying, "What the heck is this?" Anybody in the chat room know what that question mark co-op symbol's from? Because that's really, really strange. And I do have an idea because there was someone who posted a picture of it and kind of an explanation, and I wasn't sure, so I actually messaged Lad about it, and he hasn't got back to me yet about it. But anybody in the chat room, if they know why it's like that, or if they have that, that'd be cool to know, right?
Right. That's really
different. Freaky. It's different, but I think I know why. Well, let's chat for a second. Oh, look, I'm losing my botanist Betty. I might get her back because I haven't clicked on that yet, but oops.
Tammy said she lost the first round. I lost top 5 because top 5 were cheaters and she had no chance.
Oh, Tammy. So I'm wondering, Tammy, if you have you've probably seen my post, Tammy, about the modified barns or possibly being put into a group of other players that have high people like that. And maybe you're in there for whatever reason. You know, I heard the other day, was one of my reasons on getting into that group was time traveling. And I know a lot of us have time traveled. Have you time traveled, Jennilee?
No.
Your mom did, and she wrecked her barn big time, remember? Do you remember that?
Yes, I had forgotten about it, but yes, I remember.
Yeah, because I helped her fix it. I had to go forward in time and then get her to click on her cow so that it wasn't going to take 5 hours.
She didn't do it on purpose, though. It's when she came to visit me and she went back and her phone hadn't changed the time, so she thought she should manually go and do it.
Yeah, but it was like months off, though. It was like, I think she put a different...
Yes, because she clicked the wrong year. She ended up her fat fingering and she screwed the year.
See, so what happens is you time travel, and they had it one time. I don't know if they still have it, but you get a bunch of keys for being away for such a long time, and so you would get these keys, and then you would set your thing back to normal, and then you would have these keys, and it would continue. And apparently, that can get you put onto the abuser of the terms and conditions list, and you have to play with these players that have billions of points. So if you've done that by mistake, and you're in a group like that, you might want to maybe send support and ask for forgiveness and see what they say. Anyways, we got a lot to talk about as far as we've gone a lot of places and haven't completed our conversations.
Well, I got a few things. Brenda said, Scott, when I started mine on Thursday, there were people that had already started before me.
Yeah, that's what happened to me though on the first week. I started my event and I was like in 13th place, and those people with like 7,000 points already. But right now, I'm telling you, I just started it, and all these people. Oops, I just picked my milk. I didn't get my bonus. Let's check it again.
And
So-
David is saying it means they haven't clicked the event yet, the question mark that you were seeing.
The question mark means they haven't clicked the event yet?
They haven't started it yet.
I don't know about that. What Judy would start playing, and then we'd be able to see if she got any points. Because all these people are at 0, and they haven't clicked it yet then, I guess. Or they haven't sold anything. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Next time, if we got some level 70 to 74 people in the chat room, we should like just save up for the live stream and all click it at the exact same time. See if we can get into the same group. Although that might be bad, because then only 5 of us can score the event. Speaking of the event, you want to see my puppy I got? My puppy.
Let me see your puppy.
All right, here he is.
It's a pug, right?
It's a pup in boots. So rank 4 out of 30 is how I placed, and hooray for me. Something interesting that I learned from Zynga is that on stage 2 you win the propeller pup, is the upgraded pup, right? Mm-hmm. And this is more bad news for all of our listeners. Normally it's an upgraded pup or pet that gives you an extra bonus at like the glade or the mill or the mine. You get like an extra quartz or something, right? Mm-hmm. But this time it's not going to do anything special. Boo! Isn't that sucky?
That is sucky.
So it's going to be upgraded, like as in the fact that you'll get a better chance at getting things, but you won't get a bonus item anywhere, apparently. And that's what they're telling people. So I don't know how true it is. I don't know if it's a mistake. But apparently this permanent farmhand is not going to give you a bonus on anything other than an extra bonus on a higher chance to get rare items at the glade, mine, pier, pond, and mill. Anyways, sorry, folks. Didn't mean to burst your bubble, but if you're going for the upgraded pup, you know, and sometimes do you ever go for the pet that looks the coolest?
Always.
Always? That's your motivation? So let me bring up
Well, remember Zynga or Bazinga or Blinga?
Blinga, yeah. I kept Zynga. I'm like, screw that. I'm not going for the Blinga, Zynga, Bazinga, whatever it was.
I just wanted to keep the first one because I thought he was cuter.
That's what I did. And I mean, they should have had the second one called the Zynga dog, because that would have been epic. I mean, I have him, and I just did not play the next round because I wanted to keep Zynga. Pup in Boots I like because he's got cool boots. Let me turn off my slide here, and I can get... let me see if this one has it. Yeah, I see he's got these sweet boots, and I think it's pretty cute. The propeller is kind of cool too, so I don't know. We'll see how the event goes. If it's easy to do and I can rack up some cool points and stay in first to fifth. Now, other tip, because I'm going to forget to tell you guys about this later. You know how some people get really frustrated because they play and play and play, and they get to second place, and then they go to bed, and then they wake up in the morning in like 8th place? You know what I'm talking about?
That happens all the time to Rachel, right?
It happens all the time to everybody. People complain about it all the time. So here's what you do. This is some strategy. Now, we have a couple other strategies to talk about later. Hope we don't run out of time tonight. But what I found is I typically go really, really hard in the last day of the event. And I seem to always get quite high into it. And while I'm like this kind of time right now, although I'm in first place right now, but what I do is I see who's in like 6, 7, and 8. And what points they have. And I play to get to that place, and I don't go any higher. And the reason I don't is because when you go higher, you freak out the people ahead of you, like Bubbly and Orkanekesia and Rocks 147 and Rebecca and me. You freak them out, and then they're like, OMG, I gotta play. And then they just play and play and play and play, and their scores go up and up and up and up. And then you have to play and play and play and play and go up and up and up and up. And then everybody's just like hard out playing. So in order to kind of make it a little easier for everyone, just play till that 6 and 7 place so that they aren't freaking out too much on the 1 through 5, and then the last day just go crazy. Make sense?
Makes sense.
What do you think about that strategy?
I'm not sure about that strategy, but it makes sense.
Chat room, if you think I'm crazy, that's cool. Post it. If you think that's not a good way thing to do, post that too. Anyways, how's our chat room looking?
Anne said our co-op did not make its goal this week, Scott.
In what? In the Marie board?
Is that our first time not making it?
Let's check. 949 out of 1,000. This is because Ursula wasn't like, oh my OMGing and freaking out. Did it go down then? No, it probably didn't, right? Oh yeah, look, we only have a 950 goal now. Good job, co-op people. Let's do my part. 2 canvas, 9 honeycomb, and a rain slicker. And maybe 2 clams. Well, I can't sell my loaded potatoes. I gotta X that one out. So, okay. Who do you want me to kick out of the co-op? Let's see.
Are we playing the survival game?
Well, we have to because we didn't make our goal, so we have to boot somebody. Let's see. Who sucked? It's probably me. Look, how many points did I get? 4? Oh, man. Okay, how did you do? Oh, let's check. I'm scrolling.
How did I do?
0?
No,
0.
I didn't.
It says 0.
No, it restarted already.
Oh, it restarted already. I can't check last week. I'm just kidding. Hey, I've got 4 points this week. Look at me winning, kicking butt. Sorry, that's
I did
funny.
a lot of other people's goals, but I did finally hit my own personal goal yesterday.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. So, I mean, it doesn't matter to us. We don't really freak out too much, right, when we don't meet our goal.
But I think this is our first time, right?
It could be. But I think it's someone didn't rally the troops. Like, sometimes what happens is we get to the 900. So, I don't know, it could be that people are playing less because of the broken boat races or the events that are going on and the pet hotel. How's the pet hotel coming for you, Jennilee?
Yeah, I think it's because we've got so much going on. I'm still exactly where I was last Thursday.
How many stars?
3. I'm on my 4th. I'm working on my 4th.
Did they add a star? I thought I was done 4 stars.
No, it's 5.
Is this a strawberry shortcake? Oh, no, it's not.
I got some chat to catch up on.
All right, I'll keep playing.
There's a lot of caps, so I gotta get to reading. Lori said she's not playing the event. Frank is trying to trick me into singing a song, but I won't do it. He says to the cheaters, and then he's saying "Bad Boys."
Nice. But so you only sing lullabies to your babies, right? So if you started singing, everybody would fall asleep. We wouldn't want that.
That's not what I was getting at.
Oh, all right. Never mind. Continue on. Sorry, I have no straw. That's a bad thing, and I'm going to show everybody how to get a good chance at getting straw in a second.
Tammy says, I tried before all stages. It's not worth doing it if you win first stage.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the dog, there's a couple things that are nice about not going for second stage. You give somebody else a chance to get it, and you already have the farmhand, which gives you a good chance at getting something anyways, so I agree.
And then Frank says you're playing Possum.
I'm playing Possum? What does that mean?
You're playing Possum.
What does that mean? Am I losing my mind? What does that mean? Should I know what that means?
Isn't playing Possum almost like playing dead? Like,
oh.
I think he's referring to your leaderboard, how you don't want to scare people.
Oh, that's true. Yes, that's right. I just hang tough, and then I just pound it out at the end and get like a whole bunch of points. That's one reason not to level as well, everybody. If leveling up, like Rachel's like 100 and something, right, Jennilee? And
oh, I don't know.
And she has to play against people. Like, I find that as you level, you obviously have a larger barn, and obviously when you have a larger barn, you have more stuff. And when you have more stuff, you sell more stuff, and you make more points. And I can't figure out what's going on here. What was that? Do I have a cat available? What did that say? Available. Click it. What happens? Oh, she means she's not on that. She's not mining anything. Never mind. Sorry, I lost my mind for a second. Go. Anyways, keep going. What were you saying? I just completely lost track of what I was doing.
You're fine. Tiki Rock says, hello guys, I was able to finish in first place the first round. It's my first permanent farmhand. Been playing for 3 months. Congratulations.
Good job. So awesome. Epically cool. It's amazing how I still don't have enough farmhands to do all the stuff that I want to do, but that is so epically awesome that you won the dog from first place. If I'm just curious to know how many points you had or what level you are and how many points you ended up with, that would be cool to know.
And I spent the whole day working in the yard. I had no clue that you guys were trying to work on getting the goal. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I would have helped.
Did they pound that out? I'm sorry. And I was busy too today, big time, so I didn't have a chance to do much of anything. And
she said they tried this afternoon.
Oh dear. Oh well. Well, next week we'll do better. And it's not the end of the world because, like I said, it's just not the end of the world. Our co-op doesn't live and die with the Marie board.
Correct.
Okay, so I need a straw, right? And you know how people are really complaining about the drop rates on getting event items on this particular stupid thing?
Straw is really hard. I don't think I think I have one piece of straw.
Okay, so we usually clone straw, right? That's how we get it. But in here, like if I stick 4 dudes in here, like I stick my marvelous mom and my cat and this dog here, he looks like the brains are coming out of his head. I don't know. And this guy here. These are like all upgraded animals. And if you look at, I got like I don't know, 15%, maybe 20% chance of getting straw with 4 hands, right? So a better way to do it is to get this Arabian horse guy, and you buy the Arabian horse down from this sale box here. One of these guys is a horse. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, I don't want to do that. I almost bought another horse here. Arabian horse. I don't know how much it was because I already bought it. You have to spend like your tickets on it, so that's cool. But if you click it, you notice that it makes straw. And if I drop in those same 4 guys, my guy with my brains, my guy with my hat, my marvelous mom, and my epic cat guy. Look at that percentage of straw. Jennilee, it'll show up for you in a second. I almost have 100% chance of making the little windy tin thing for the kite festival, but I have like 75% chance of making straw here. So that's what you want to do if you need your straw. And every area has the different like that. So my cow here, for example, has my watermelon and my amber cup. So if you dump in 4 guys into there, you can see how much higher your guys go. I don't have any extra guys, but I have 3. But look at that. It's like a half chance for amber cup and a over half chance for watermelon. That's what you do, is you get these prized animals and you put your guys there for some of the items. On the top part of the scroll, on the kite festival, you can see that I got a pile of stuff puked out there, which is awesome. Custards. I love the custards. They're so delicious. Do you like custard, Jennilee?
No.
It's nasty? Custard's nasty? Is it like
no,
baby?
I'm not a big dessert fan.
So this area, it has sweet drop rates. I have these 3 upgraded farmhands in here, and you can see that I've got 100% chance for 2 of everything. And so, you know, that's great. I don't know why the pet festival, pet motel, I don't know why it's such poor drop rates here. I stopped putting people in this area just because it's just stupid. You know, you got more chance of getting flounder out of your boat guys here. I don't have any guys to put here, but you get a better chance. Anyways.
You used them all.
I used everything everywhere. Wait, I have a couple somewhere. Let me see. Oh, I have a pile of them in my mill. I'm going to get those guys out. So you can see I got that kite festival string, and I got a light bulb. I'll send you a light bulb.
I don't need any more light bulbs.
All right.
Oh, send it to Frank. Frank's trying to...
Okay, we're going to put it in here. Oh, look at Marie bought all my stuff. Okay, I'm going to put my light bulb in here. People are like freaking out. You can sell light bulbs? You can't. I'm just messing with everybody. All right, we have so much more to talk about. It's only we have like a lot of stuff to talk about. We haven't talked about the broken co-op door yet. You probably have chat to catch up on. Did anybody say hi to Zynga when I said say hi to Zynga?
Yes, a whole bunch of people said hi to Zynga.
All right, we'll see if that comes out. Anyways, any other chat to catch up on?
Yes, Tammy says she has 30 permanent farm hands. 30.
That's crazy. That's awesome, Tammy. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but the thing is with farmhands too is that that's their premium prize. So at what point do you stop playing events to win those? Because if you have enough people to stick everywhere, you know, getting another farmhand is just for fun then, right?
Yeah.
Apparently there's a VIP chicken and a VIP goat. Did you know that?
VIP chicken?
Yeah.
Goat?
Yeah, like, you know how you can buy like a chicken and stuff? Oops, I got Kite Festival stuff going on.
Can you please feed your sheep and your cow? You're driving me crazy.
Oh my gosh, she's like so needy, Jennilee. It was fed.
No, they're needy. Look at them. They look so sad.
They were fed. They were just waiting to be picked. And what else? My sheep and what? My goat?
You have to feed your sheep and your poor cow.
My poor cow. My milk cow? He's ready to milk. Wait, which one? This one? Oh, he needs food badly. He's getting thin.
See?
He's getting skinny.
I told you.
That cow is skinny. Oh, look at him. He's so happy. He's utterly happy now. All right. Let's try to get 4 milk out of this guy. Bonus milk! 4 milk. I love it. Thank you, cow. I just got 4 milk.
Lori said Zynga has too many things going on. I agree.
Lots of people say that. That's probably one of the complaints they have too. But if you had less, then people would complain that there's not enough stuff going on. So I don't know where the balance is, but I think we just keep commenting. If you think it's too much, say it's too much. If you think it's not enough, say it's not enough. Anyways, and then we'll just let them keep doing what they're doing. But yeah, I agree sometimes. Like Christmas time, when we had to do that Christmas tree, and there was the other thing, and there was the other thing, it was too much.
Oh yeah, there was like 3 events just on top of each other, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of insane. And it's also Christmas, so you don't want to be playing FarmVille all the time, right?
Right.
You want to be like doing Christmas with your family and stuff. Speaking of which, we should probably get the it's going to change to fall soon, right? Or winter or something on the farm. You would think?
I don't know.
You know, in wintertime when everything goes white and yucky on your farm?
But I don't remember when they did it.
Oh yeah, okay. Soon.
Janine says horse and goat are good at getting straw. And then Louise, I skipped that one, sorry. Louise said the boat race is crazy.
Where's my goat? The boat race is crazy, but it's broken and off now, right? Let me bring up that slide. I have the slide here, everyone. Boat race end. Look, I even made it bigger for everyone. The race season has ended. Sailor Skip will be back soon with an exciting new race season. So that is probably code for boat races are broken, and we don't want to have people complain about them constantly, so we've shut them down. That would be my guess. What about you, Jennilee?
I think you're right, because only, like 2 weeks ago, maybe last week, people were finally starting to get it. So for it to go down already, that's crazy.
I know, and they haven't even released it to everybody because people are posting on Facebook that they don't even have the event. They've never got them yet. So it's like their season is over. They've released it, but you've never got to play it. So it's like, it's such a smodule. I don't even know. I mean, but people were saying to Zynga, take it down until it's fixed, right?
And they listened. Well, that's good.
Well, they listened to some people, but it also makes sense because you don't want to have an event that's totally glitched out like that. I mean, you know, you would be working on something. I picked 129 shrimps. Remember last week? I picked 129 shrimps live, and I ended up like making shrimps like crazy, and then they didn't want them anymore, and then it reset to 0, and I was like, "What?" It was frustrating. I love shrimp, mind you. I wish I could eat them, but I couldn't.
Well, I clicked on one. I can't remember. I think collect the blueberries. And then I logged off the game, and I came back, and it was gone. So then I clicked on make Swiss cheese because I was making it anyways. And then that one disappeared. And then the next day when I logged on, all of a sudden it was back wanting me to do it.
So I don't know if when they were trying to fix it, if they were resetting stuff and it was causing everybody's farms to reset with what they were making or what they had chose. Because you would think that if they're trying to fix boat races and they have to type in some sort of a computer code, I'm not a computer person, so I don't have any idea. But if you're typing in computer code trying to fix the boat races and you want to implement the change, you basically have to force that to all the players, and doing so could create problems with their game. So if that was happening, and that was, I don't know what was causing it, but that's the only thing I can think of that would be causing resets like that. So they were trying to do stuff, and I really don't know why. Unless they like turned it on for like half the people, like how many didn't have it compared to how many they had it. Because for the most part, when we were playing it, it was pretty working, not so bad, and then it just went crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it's because they added too many people at once over their test, and then people started playing it, or if they advertised it, or what happened. But it's gone. So what's the prediction to get it back, everyone? How many weeks?
I don't know.
Apparently, there's supposed to be a post on it soon regarding what's going on. I don't know if it was the post that they did make about the season is over and it's coming back, or if they're going to actually get more detailed. I tried to go online today on the forums, the Zynga player forums. I have it on my screen here. You guys can see it on the bottom left, I think, unless I have boxes open. So you go to the forums and you click on FarmVille2 Country Escape, and you get this. Offline, the site is not available. Why am I seeing this? So basically for the last probably over 24 hours now, none of the forums on Zynga's has been working, like for anything. So if we go back and click on, say, what other game? Words with Friends, it's offline as well. So the forums are offline, so that's very weird. Yeah, so you can't even check that. But on FarmVille site, if I scroll down here, I'm on FarmVille site, and I go to the boat race season ending thingamajiggy that they talk about. Here we go. We'll be back soon. Howdy, farmers. It's curtains down for this edition of the Boat Race Clubs. Fret not, Sailor Skip will be back with an exciting boat race on FarmVille 2 Country Escape. If you've earned any rewards in this edition of boat races, you can still collect it, and your progress will also remain intact. And we'll be back soon. And then if you read the comments, the first one is, well, Zynga, you can close the curtain down for the boat race. Maybe you can do the same thing for this leaderboard. Only cheaters loving this. Anyways, there's lots of cops. Oh, and then there's Will Ferrell doing the agreed shaky facey thingy. And then there was some other post that said, are you serious right now? Boat races were broken. That's why you shut it down. But anyway, so that's on here. So the Facebook pages are working for the FarmVille people, the Zynga people, but their support page is down, unfortunately. Anyways, enough about that.
Oh, that stinks.
You want to talk? What stinks? The boat races?
Just that they're down and it's out of season, but then people are like, no, that's not it.
It's a good cover, right? Like, I don't know. They could say that the boat races are having technical difficulties and we'll be back soon, or they could say the season
that would be
more honest.
Well, yeah, because we're not stupid. So saying the season is over, we're like, yeah, okay.
I guess so. I would be curious to know the amount of people that, like I said this before on chats on the live stream, to know the people that play Facebook and watch our stream and are not play Facebook, but are on Facebook. That what population of that, what percentage of people reads this? I mean, I know 14 million people have liked the page FarmVille 2 Country Escape. It says that somewhere when you search for it, that 14 million people have clicked it. So when they post stuff, it'll show up on 14 million people's news feeds. But who knows if they read it or not? I have no idea. You want to talk about the broken co-op door now, or you want to read some more chat?
I have some fun chat to catch up on.
Right.
First of all, Tammy and Lori both said that they asked Zynga to shut down the whole game until the glitches were fixed.
The whole game, just no FarmVille at all? Wow, I'd go through withdrawals. What would we do every Thursday night, Jennilee? We'd be like, so the game was shut down last week, Jennilee. How you doing this week? Good. So what'd your kids do?
That's kind of, yeah, Frank was like, he made the face, like the horror face. Shut down the game.
That would be horrible. They could always just turn off stuff while it's not working, I guess. I'm not a big fan of them releasing stuff super slow, like the boat races. I am not a fan of that at all. Like, we didn't get it for 6 months, it seemed, or that's what it seemed like. It was probably like 2 weeks, but they released it for like a lot of people, but not for a lot of others. And I'm not a fan of that at all. I'm not a fan of watching someone else play it, and I can't play it, and it's the same game, and they didn't pay any money, and I didn't pay any money.
Right.
I'm not a fan of that.
Makes sense.
mean, I'm a fan of them testing it with like 50 co-ops out of the 5 million that exist and having them try it out to test out glitches. But to release it like they did, it just doesn't make sense to me to do that to a game. Like, if I'm brand new player, and like who was the brand new player that's been playing for 3 months? What was her name?
Was it Esther?
I don't remember.
No.
Starts with a J. Jelly? Gel
Joko.
Gel Joko. Right? Say she...
No, Tiki Rock.
Tiki Rock. Tiki Rock is playing, and she's just loving the game, and she's playing the boat races, and then she like says to her friend, her Facebook friend, hey, I'm playing this sweet game, you should come check it out. And she joins and plays, and she's in a different co-op, and she has no boat races. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I don't know.
I agree.
It doesn't make sense to me, but who knows? They do whatever they want to do.
Well, I got some fun chat too. David said, Pike is coming back, divorced.
He is. Pike's
and I told him not to say that. No way.
That would be so brutal if Pike came back. It would be like, so here's Pike back. And Pike's
and then Esther said Pike sabotaged the boat races to get back from being sent away.
Pike is PISSED mad, and he wants to come back. He should be like a little submarine and come back and blow up the boat races. That would be sweet.
Frank says Pike got too big for his britches.
He sure did.
And then he also said the boat races will come back when a certain very hot place freezes over.
That's true. No, I think they'll be back. I'm not sure if they'll be broken, but they'll be back. Do you think that there was too much to boat races, Jennilee? Like, there was a lot of stuff involved. Like, there was the top co-op person, and then there was the bonus events with the 3 columns and all that crap. Pardon my French. But do you think it was too much? Do you think boat races should have been just strictly boat races? Like everybody in the co-op does their thing, your boat moves forward, you get to the end of the week, whatever you place, you win your prizes, starts over.
Well, we already do the Marie boards together, so I wonder what was the reasoning to give us another event to do together?
Well, I think the reasoning for that is clear. They want to make more events that are co-op based and you play with your friends. But it was kind of like there was 3 games in boat races. The boat races had, the main boat race, and then you had to get your 10 points, right? And then once you got your 10 points, you got to do bonus points. And then once you got the bonus points, you could do something else or something, right? And then the top contributor to the co-op also got stuff. So, and something caused it to break. So, I mean, shouldn't they have just been like, we're going to put your co-op, your 42 people against another 42 people's co-op, go, right? Mm-hmm. They can even rate us on helping hands, because when you view co-ops, speaking of the co-op door is being broken, right? So if I search for co-ops, we can kind of lead into this. Look, there's people still racing, apparently. I know apparently Team David's got like 45 people racing. So if I click search here, and I just click search co-op, looks defective, you can see there's 626 co-op achievements earned and 105 helping hands per week. So if you look at this helping hands, 43 members, 105 helping hands, it would make sense to me to put that co-op against a co-op that has the same numbers, like a similar number, because the helping hands is an indication of play time, right?
Right.
Like if I'm online, you're online, every 4 hours I get a helping hand or whatever the timer resets at. So, if you scroll down the list, there's some really crappy co-ops. If I go all the way down and I just scroll through, here's 64, 65 players, but there's some here's a 30. Was that a 30? No, 62. What about searching for a name? Let's search for a name. Give me a name, Jennilee.
No.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna search for that co-op. I don't know. We'll see what comes up here. All right, we have best little farm in Texas, Double Vision. I don't even know how these got searched for. Maybe we searched for too much crap.
You've been saying a lot of bad words.
I'm sorry, it's just the C word and the P word, and I didn't actually say the P word, I spelled it out. Because it's like, I'm upset about the boat races. We should have them back. Tammy, I'm mad. And Tammy and Lori, I'm mad, just like you guys.
Tammy and Lori both said that they would like the time to be cut down. The 12 hours is too long.
And that's the boat races, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me search for the word Tammy and see what co-ops come up. Tammy, we're searching for you here.
And Tiki Rock said, I'm a male, guys, so sorry.
Tiki
I'm very,
Rock
very sorry.
is a male guy?
Yes, males are guys.
Males are guys?
Yep.
No, well, there could be a guy that delivers the mail. Could be a male guy. Seriously, Jennilee.
David said, search blue butterflies.
That's probably his. Okay, well, here we go. Tammy. This isn't Tammy, our Tammy that's on the live stream. Tammy. But we searched for Tammy, and we have a lot of crappy co-ops. We have one with one member, My Little Farm. It certainly is Tammy. We have Tammy, who's got no description. We have Tammy's Farm with one member. Tammy's Farm, apparently in Tammy's Place. See, Tammy's Place has got the 49 members, and Tammy below it has nothing. So when you search for co-ops, people, you want to search for one word only. Okay, the co-op is the doors are broken, but this is something just for general news. If you want to find someone's co-op, try to have a word in their name that is unique. Like Tammy has a lot of there's a lot of Tammys here apparently, so you get a lot of people that have Tammys. But for my boat race example, here's a non-English one with 16 helping hands for the week and 46 members. So that tells me there's like 2 people in that co-op playing the game, maybe 3, right? And there's 43 dead people that aren't playing anymore.
Well, not necessarily. The week just started over for us today, so...
I know, but if you go and check out how epically awesome this one is, for example, Tammy and Zoe's co-op with 42 members, she's got 67 helping hands. And if you scroll through, like if you just lurk, what you search for ours, let's see what ours comes up with. Clears. I farm, you farm. Let's try this one.
You could just click on our co-op.
No, but you have to search for it, don't you?
Or you can click on the sign on the top that says My Co-op.
Oh, and it does tell you our stuff too, right? Look, nothing came up. We don't exist. Okay, My Co-op. Look at 205, Jenny Lee. You can't tell me that having 32 people on we have 43 members. So that shows our co-op is like way more active. And we didn't even do Marie board last week. So we got people that aren't even playing, right?
Anne said, I see dead co-ops.
And seriously, we're trying to be serious right now. You can't throw in stuff like that. That's okay. Actually, we appreciate you guys throwing in stuff like that. That is fantastic, actually. We have, okay, the broken co-op door. Generally, it's 10 to 9, and we haven't even talked about the broken co-op door, which we said we were going to talk about right away.
Sorry.
Well, I have slides I haven't even brought up. It's been a crazy evening. Anyways, the broken co-op door. If I go to our co-op, and I'm not going to do it, although it's broken, so it probably wouldn't matter anyways. But what they're saying is, in our co-op, in the settings, anyone can join. Sliding this thing on used to have the effect of all kinds of people flooding in. Remember, Jenny Lee, when Gigi would turn this on, and we would have all these new people come into our co-op?
Yes.
Okay, now it doesn't do that. Now I turn this on, days go by before people join. All right? So that's what people are meaning by it's broken. Now, also, when you're not in a co-op and you go to the co-op sign, it suggests a co-op, right? It shows you one. It says, hey, join this one when you're new, right?
Right.
Remember that day way back when?
Yes.
Way back. You got to think a long time ago. Well,
yes.
When you click join, that co-op is locked, and you get a message saying a message has been sent to the admins, and we're not even sure if that's getting to the co-op or not. So then that is broken. Now then it gives you a choice of 3 to pick. 3 co-ops to pick, and they're all broken. They don't let you join. You get a message saying a message has been sent. So then you do what I just did. You go to the search box and you type in a search title like Fun Time. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Clear. Where's my little box here? Here we go. Let's go Fun. If there's a co-op called Fun Time, did I click search? I don't know what I did. Here we are. Okay, Fun Time, Funny Time Farm. You can see that I can't join them because I don't have the right things, but they're locked. You go through pages and pages and pages of pages and pages and pages and pages of locked co-ops, and you can't join co-op. It's so frustrating, and I'm not sure why they're not fixing it. It's like the most number one thing in this game, a co-op experience, and they're like, it's broken. That's the broken co-op door, people. And it doesn't affect us, Jenny, because we have 40 or so very active, healthy people in our co-op that are constantly playing, right? Or playing for the most part regularly.
Right.
There's a few that are probably dormant, but, so we don't seek new people. But for people that are trying to get new people and get new active people, it's really, really frustrating. And for a game that's built on the social fabric of Facebook or social fabric of whatever, you would think that would be a much higher priority than the boat race. It would be a much higher priority than any glitches, Facebook glitches, whatever, because that's why me and you are both here tonight, Jenny Lee, from the co-op. Right? And Anne too. Anne probably would have quit this game a long time ago if it wasn't for us and our co-op. And the other people that are constantly chatting with each other on the Facebook groups and on the in-game chat. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, yeah. I mean, we've had people leave and then they come back because they miss us. So, yeah, I think we're pretty awesome. That's
true. Jenny, I have to ask, are you cutting it at 9 tonight? Because we have a few things we haven't done, like show Pablo. We haven't talked about our crazy quests or our crazy Marie order board. We haven't opened our mail from Zynga. We have a whole bunch of stuff we haven't done. I mean, we can save stuff for next time.
Slacking.
It's not me. It's you. Just kidding.
I'll go a little bit longer, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, do you want me to bring up a couple more slides I had? Or what do you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to talk about this really quick, everybody. This slide here from Lisa Palmer. She says she wants her 80 keys back and 35 glove backs because she wasted on this cheater event using all that. Couldn't even get to 9th place. Mad face, mad face, mad face, mad face. I won't say them all. FarmVille replies with, please get in touch with support team regarding your refund, Lisa. Thank you. Which means if there is a glitch and you have spent keys, speed seeds, whatever you have spent, send an email to Zynga or support ticket. More than likely, you will get your stuff back because of their mistake. This isn't a guarantee, but this is what they're telling people to do. That slide is done. That was a quick slide, right?
Yes.
That was very, very important, though. We could have talked about that for a long time. Let's do the crazy Marie board order. On your screen right now is the most crazy Marie board order I have ever seen in my entire life. It requires 8,632 rocking chairs, 4,478 champagnes, over 5,000 pears, 6,000 ducks. People that complain about their Marie board, have a look at this one for a little while. Or not Marie board.
That is crazy. People don't even have barns that big.
Well, technically some do. but yeah, how does that even happen? In a game where you can't supposed to have over 940 items in your barn, how is it even asking for that? I don't know where this slide came from. It was posted on another Facebook group. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it would make good chat for the chat room. So here it is, everyone. Wow, that's all I have to say. What do you think? Any comments?
Nothing on the chat. I think that's crazy.
It's insane. It's totally insane.
And why does the Marie board look different?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I don't know where this came from. Maybe there was like a pre-weird thing. I don't know when this is from. But someone had just posted it saying that's crazy. Now let's talk about Anne's crazy quest. Was it Anne's crazy quest that she got, or was it yours?
Well, hold on. Anne said how to fail at hacking.
Yeah, how to fail at hacking. That's true. It's like reverse screw up. Oops, I have to do a whole bunch more stuff now.
Oh, yes, this is Anne's slide.
So Anne's slide, she has to do 20 bronze stamps. Anne, how are you doing, by the way? Anne got this quest the other day, and she said this will take a while, and obviously it will. 14 silver and 10 gold stamps. Wow. I've never seen this one yet. Anybody in the chat room have it? You only get 3 keys for doing it, but I guess 3 keys, and it's 1 of 1, so good job, Anne. Frank's probably done this 3 times already, right, Frank? All right, Jennilee?
Probably.
All right, let's talk about Pablo. Should we talk about Pablo?
Sherry, I see you. You haven't put anything in caps, so I haven't been reading your stuff. If you want me to read it, put it in caps. I'm sorry.
Yeah, everybody who's in the chat room, there's lots of chatters between you guys, and that's really awesome. I'm not reading anything. I'm just listening to Jennilee, and she picks the stuff that's put in caps. So caps is not yelling at us, although usually it is. So if you go from this live stream to whose live stream? Another live stream, and you put stuff in caps, they'll probably like kick you off because you're yelling. But anyways, yeah, put it in caps, people. Remember Pablo from the last episode?
Yes.
Okay, so Pablo, somebody wrote Zynga, and they were mad about Pablo. They were like fuming about Pablo, how he's a cheater and he needs to be kicked out. Well, we have a picture of Pablo, everybody, with 2 billion points. Pablo, I'm just going to I'm going to zoom in Pablo here. How do I do that with this button here? I'm going to zoom in. We can all see what she looks like. Pablo is level 299. I'm assuming it's a she because it does look like a she. I'm going to make Pablo really big. Oh, she looks like... Pablo looks like an animal. Like, literally, Pablo looks like a pig. All right, everybody.
Frank mentioned Pablo earlier tonight. He said, kick Pablo out.
Yes, Pablo kicked Pablo out. Pablo wasn't here, unfortunately, for us to talk about. But this is Pablo, everybody. If you see Pablo, say hi. Tell Pablo that a lot of people are upset with Pablo for hacking the game and being a hacker. 299. What do you think of that slide, Jennilee?
That's a good slide.
Do you see Miss Piggy? Because I see Miss Piggy.
Well, I see like more like maybe Miss Piggy's son. I don't know.
Should I go farther? I can zoom in farther. I could just zoom in all day long. Let's try it. Let's pixelate Pablo. Whoa. I'm seeing a pig now. I don't know. I'm sorry. There's 2 nostrils. There's clearly 2 nostrils to this person. Like defective nose here. Okay, Pablo. What should we do? Should we make Pablo little again? All right, let's make Pablo little again. Let's pop.
Sherry, Tammy, Janine, and Frank are all saying that they've had that task before that you popped up.
Oh, the one that Anne popped up. Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't seen that yet. Mm-hmm. Do you do those quests a lot, Jennilee? Sometimes I go for like a week and I do a bunch, and then I just let it sit for like a month.
That's kind of how I do it. I'll get into the mood for a while and do it, and then stop. It's the same thing with what's that little house that you always tell me about? The prized house.
Oh, the mastery building?
Yes.
Yeah. Master building. So I got Pablo by the chicken. Should I leave him there for a while? Or her? Or it?
Yes.
All right, Pablo's by the
I think
chicken.
that's good.
Okay, now we have. I guess this will be the last thing we do. I think I went through all my slides. Yes, I did go through all my slides. So, Jennilee, you got special mail this week, didn't you? So did I.
Oh, I forgot about the mail.
I told you forgot. We should have done that like first. How many watchers are still here?
26. We're good. We're
26. Okay. And even Anne, I don't think, knows about this. So this is like a total shocker. So after the live stream that we did with Lad from Zynga, Jennilee and I got asked for our addresses, and we weren't sure if they were going to send hitmen out to get rid of us or what they were going to do. Right, Jennilee?
Right.
But lo and behold, 2 days ago, or 3 days ago for me, and 2 days ago for you, Jennilee, we both got packages in the mail, right?
Yes.
I have a picture of the package.
Got it in my hand.
I'm crumpling mine up too. So, Jennilee and I have not opened these packages yet from Zynga. And if you zoom into the screen, I guess you guys can't zoom in, but you can see it's from Zynga from San Francisco, right, Jennilee?
No, mine says from... Hold on, I was in Chicago. Mine's from Chicago.
Isn't that what I just said?
You said San Francisco.
Oh, I meant Chicago. Here, let me zoom in. I'm gonna zoom. Oh, I can't do that one. Hold on, I gotta first hold this button down. 1 second. Okay, we're gonna zoom in. Everybody can see where it's from. There we go. There's the address if you want to write and get your own stuff. So we don't know what they sent us. It feels to me like a reusable shopping bag. Jennilee, what do you think it feels like?
Oh, I think that's a good guess. It kind of almost feels like a whoopee cushion, actually.
A whoopee cushion? There's a weird fabric thingy in it, though. I don't know about that. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna open this right now, both together, right?
Yes.
Is that what
but real quick, yours is just for being awesome. I'm taking mine as like a birthday present. So thank you, Lad and Zynga.
Yes, thank you. Okay, let's crack this open and see what we got.
Okay.
Live on the air. Now, no one can see this, so this is kind of brutal, but I knew it. I was right.
You can't say I knew it before I open it.
It's epic. I want to take a photo.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm taking that to the grocery store tomorrow, I'm telling you. Okay, so tell everybody what it is. I'll take a picture while I'm doing this.
It's a bag.
It is a bag.
I took a picture too. I'll send it to you.
You're going to send it to me on Facebook? Okay, okay, do that. And I'll see if I can get it on the stream really fast.
I already sent it.
Oh, look at that beep. Oh, you can see it, everyone. It's on the bottom of the screen here. That's perfect. I wonder if I can make it bigger. Oops. I think I can. What do I click on? Here we go. Hey, what's it hanging on, Jennilee? A doorknob?
Yes.
Here we go. So that is so cool. We're like the only ones that have like FarmVille2 grocery bags with Marie and is it the pig and the dog? So sweet.
And a chicken.
That's cool. Thank you, Zynga.
Thank you, Zynga.
It was like Christmas time, and that's cool that we opened it at the exact same time because that is pretty neat.
I'm glad I tricked you into waiting until I got mine.
But I totally knew what it was. So my real life job, everybody, I sell promotional product like this to companies, and so I knew it was going to be something promotional, and it totally felt like a reusable shopping bag. So that's cool. What does the chat room think?
Oh. Tammy's, well, everyone's saying, oh, wow, cool, shopping bag. Tammy says, Scott, I never got my magnet.
I have yet to send out a few. I have a list, and I apologize if you haven't got it. I've sent them to several people, and I've seen posts. Cool. And I am going to go through my list tomorrow and make sure that anybody who I haven't sent out, because I do have a list, that I send them out. But yeah, I have stickers, and I'll show you a picture, actually. I have them ready to go. I just need to put them in the mail. Here, I'll close off my package picture so you guys don't have to look at that all day long. So yes, the magnets and stickers, I have them ready to go, and I apologize for not sending them all out, but I will do that tomorrow, I promise. Tammy, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please don't hate me, Tammy. Anyway.
Frank says the prize is in the bag.
That's true. We got a bag in a bag. That's cool.
I love it.
I wasn't convinced that it was going to be a shopping bag. I'm going to the grocery store tomorrow, and I'm taking photos. How about you?
Oh, that's awesome. I don't know what I'm doing yet tomorrow, but I'll figure out something.
What can we stuff in there that's FarmVille related from the grocery store? I'm going to fill it with something, like speed seed. You know the bulk food aisle? Take it to the bulk food aisle and fill it with peanuts. Or fill it with something.
No, you take it through the produce and you fill it with blueberries, strawberries,
There you go.
Lemons, pears, peaches.
That's true. Well, we're gonna have to take some shopping trips with our new bags, Jennilee. Anyways, it's 9:05. Everybody, thank you for coming tonight. We're going to be calling it an evening very, very shortly. So post your good nights, goodbyes, and farewells, and we will love to read those. I don't know what the chatter count was tonight, Jennilee. Did you see any numbers in the 30s at all, or are we in the 20s or 10s or what?
High 20s. I don't know if I saw it in the 30s or not.
Well, still, that's like 20-some people that have come out to hang out with us tonight, and I really, really appreciate you guys.
I do too. Thank you, guys.
Maybe Anne wants to give her, or not Anne, Jennilee wants to give her bag away with the wheel. No chance, right?
No, I'm keeping my bag.
No kidding.
I told you, I'm seeing that as my birthday present.
That's true. It is cool. It is a sweet bag. I'm glad we have that bag. I wonder if I carry that bag out from the grocery store, I think I'll get stopped by people that be like, "Hey, where'd you get that bag?" That's pretty sweet.
Maybe. I wear my Harry Potter shirts all the time, and I can't tell you how many times during the day people tell me, "Where'd you get that shirt? I want that shirt." So maybe FarmVille people are going to stop and say the same thing.
That's cool. That is really sweet. All right, let's read some goodbyes. Who do you got?
Okay. We have a good night from Anne and Tammy.
Good night, Anne and Tammy. Thank you for coming.
We have Angela and Mona.
Angela and Mona, thank you. You always say Angela and Mona together, I think. Maybe not, but just could be me. I don't know. Thanks for coming, guys.
Sham says hi. Hi, Sham.
Sham.
Thank you for joining us, but we're saying goodnight.
We're leaving. Sham, thank you for coming. I'm sorry that you weren't chatting earlier, or if you were, we weren't reading you, or if you just got here. Thanks for coming, but cool.
We have Chantel and Esther.
Chantel and Esther, thank you for joining us tonight.
Janine and Louise.
Janine and Louise, it was great to have both of you.
Yes, we have Andy, and Jean says good night and thank you for your time and information, Scott and Jennilee.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do? OMG, we had to keep going for a second. We totally forgot that one request. We had one request tonight, Jennilee. Leveling, remember?
Oh, yes.
Man, we need to discuss that. Okay, let's pause the good nights for a second. Or do you want to finish the good nights and then we'll talk about it and then we'll say our good nights? Let's do that. Keep saying good night.
Okay, let's do that.
We're going to go a little bit over tonight to finish talking what we need to talk about, but let's finish the goodbyes first.
Okay, we have good night from Lori and Jean.
Good night, Lori. Good night, Jean.
Tammy and Christine.
Tammy, again. A different Tammy? Christine? Good night.
Maybe she said good night again. No.
Tammy, is it all in caps? Because Tammy just posts it all out there in caps all the time.
Oh, actually, Tammy says give us a bag in caps. Sorry.
Nice. Yes, we would like to give everybody bags. If they were my bags to give out, that would be sweet.
Frank.
Oh, sorry.
Frank, of course. Sorry, says good night.
Good night, Frank. Thanks for joining us. You've been with us since episode 1. We love you.
Sherry says, I missed it. We'll watch it again. Thought it was 10 Central. Confused. LOL. Sorry, Sherry.
Sorry, Sherry. It's been a really fun episode, though, so do watch the recording. It'll hit live probably in about an hour. Takes YouTube about an hour for all the comments to go on and everything. So yeah, cool. Thanks, Sherry, for coming.
Jell and Tiki Rock say goodnight.
Jell, you were here the whole time. Jell needs applause, Jennilee.
Okay.
Because she's new and she's here for the entire time. We love new people that hang out with us. Thanks, Jell. And sorry. And Tiki Rock, thank you too, for coming as well. It was great having both of you here tonight. And
sorry again that we called you a girl.
Yes, and I'll do that again. So I'll apologize 3 times right now. Sorry for the 3 times that I'm going to screw that up in the future. 99% of the people who play are of the non-male person gender. But we tend to have more males watch our live stream than play the game, it seems. Slightly.
Actually, the next person is Zach, and Zach says, just logged in. Bye. Good night.
Hey, Zach, how's it going? Well, we are going to go a little over tonight. We're going to talk about leveling in a second. Chat room, maybe you can put some suggestions out there. We want to know the best, fastest way to level in FarmVille. So that's the question. We want chatters to post it. We're going to keep saying goodbyes, but in the meantime, post that answer, and then we're going to talk about it too, because we had a person request it. I don't know if you have the page open still, Jennilee, to get their name, but they asked a question of how to level the fast, and we totally forgot about it until now. Anyways, keep going with goodbyes unless you're done.
The last one we have is from Kate, but she says, hello, good thing there's live chat now. So,
hey,
sorry,
Kate. Is Kate new as well?
Yeah, she just logged in. I
Wow, we
believe.
gotta log in, start the live stream at 8, and then like log out for like an hour, and then come back to get all these new people that are kicking in.
And then
for-
Linda says goodnight, and that's the last one.
All right, so did you have the name of the person who asked the question on our live stream page?
I actually just pulled it up, but I haven't gotten to the question yet, so
Okay.
I'm still scrolling.
All right, well, maybe we'll have some chatters thinking about leveling as well. We all know that I don't like to level. It's my least favorite thing to do. Experience points, I like to stay low and have leaderboards that are like really easy, and I have unlocked everything I can unlock as far as building things. Land, of course, not, but since there's no new trees and stuff for my level, my personal preference is to not level. But there's a good way to do it, right? You found a really good way, Jennilee.
I did.
Start
I
with
don't
the
actually
question.
see the comment though. I don't see the question.
Let me find it.
Was it in a comment, or I thought it was its own?
It was its own thing, I swear. Maybe they got mad and left because we didn't talk about it and be like, what have we done? Let me try to find it. The screen's going to be paused for a second while I'm looking. It's directly underneath our live stream comment thingy, I thought. Wasn't it underneath my event? I thought it was underneath the event. Here we are. It's underneath the event. It's from Jessica Marie Redlich. Now, did you say there's Jessica here or not?
I don't remember reading the name Jessica.
Okay, Jessica. Well, you might be watching this after, but Jessica wants to know, can you talk about how to level faster? And let me just reply to Jessica. We are talking about it right now. Talking. I'm doing this not in caps about it now. So, Jennilee, what is your advice for leveling quickly? Because you had a good one.
There's two good ways that I've found. So my favorite is using the Eddie pin.
And that is purchased at the price tag?
Yes, and then just keep sending him away until you have an order that you want to fill. I do that, like, I'm sorry?
You get extra points when you buy the Eddie, like when you do the Eddie pin? Like, is it just normal points, but he just comes back really quick?
No, it's just him coming back really quick.
Okay.
So I use him, and then I forgot what I was going to say.
There was another way that you were going to get points. Was it the Mariner?
I'm not a fan of the Mariner.
353 to finish the Mariner.
No, really, the Eddie pin, I think, is what really
Boosted you?
for all the levels that I was in the 70s. That's how I leveled up very quickly.
You started
and
in
I would
the
do it
60s because we were both 68, or you were 68 or 67. I was 68, and then all of a sudden the next day, boom, you were gone, like way past me.
Yeah, now I'm 81. But the the pin is good for 3 days, so I do it in between events, so that way I'm not like trying to do an event at the same time. And then I buy up everything that I'm finding on the market that I think is going to come up on Eddie.
Right.
And then I just keep sending them away until I get an order that I like. I fill the order. At the same time, I've been doing the boat races, which, I mean, it's out of season now, but if there's an order that says, send Eddie 8 times, I'll click on that one real quick, and then
Nice.
I'll be able to send him really quick.
Doubling up the Eddie quests. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. That's a
I
good
think
advice.
that's my favorite way to do it.
Cool. Any other chatters? Do they have any other advice for her?
Yes.
For Jessica?
Let's see. Keeping hands at the pier. Andy, is that for getting points? Oh, yeah, because you get a lot of points from the pier.
Here, let's check. Oh, I heard that actually. 30. I don't have guys to put there. Let me just get rid of some dudes here. Let me pick some people here. Okay, look, check my cow. I got a lot of stuff. The cow just puked out stuff like crazy. I'm just clicking on it. Love getting that stuff. Let's try let's get this 2 out of here as well. Sorry, guys.
Tammy says get the experience points at the order board.
Yeah, the Marie order board, right? Let's go there first, actually. So, yeah, 52 for granola bars, some whistles. I don't want to sell this stuff because I want to get points on my point. Hey, look, I'm level 5. I dropped 5 places, everyone. Anyway, sorry. What was I doing? I was going to the pier, checking the pier points. So putting 4 people...
Christine says... Oh, sorry. No, if you put all your people, just people, no animals, if you put all your people in the pier,
Yeah.
I think it's 900.
What? Holy crap.
No animals, only people.
Okay, well, let me get rid of the animals. Oh, I don't have that many people. You got 9 people? The heck? Oh, yeah, I got lots of people. Okay, here we go. Whoa,
Yeah,
what's
the
going
animals
on?
don't give you as many points.
That's crazy. Look at the points. 540. Here we go, people. This is what you do or don't do if you don't want points. I'm trying to get my dogs off here. We got Kelvin and we got whoever that lady was. 900 points. You were right. Okay, that is a sweet way to do it. Who said that? That was a good tip.
Chat's going crazy. Hold on. Andy.
Andy, thank you for telling us. And I think, so I'm not going to get a whole bunch of hate mail later. I'm pretty sure I heard this from like Marilyn and maybe from some other people on the chat room at one time. So if you've told me this and I've forgotten, sorry. But that is a fantastic way. 900 points. And how long does it take? 4 hours. That's crazy. And that's a huge difference. Like putting these animals in, swapping the people out. Look at that experience just drop. Does it do that in other places?
Mom works too. You can put Mom in there.
Marvelous
she counts
Mom.
as a person.
That is true. I don't know if I have her up right now. She's busy. That's true.
Christine says, play constantly. I just leveled up to 120 during the live stream.
Wow, good job. Let's check my leaderboard. Awesome. How am I doing? 922. The question mark lady, let's check what she's at. Judy
Esther said the same thing. Send all human helpers to the pier constantly to level up.
Yeah, the pier. That's the way to go, guys. Holy moly. Who asked that?
Frank is super excited about the bonus stream.
Yes, Frank. You are 916. We haven't done a over one long, but I really wanted to not forget about that. That would have really been bad, actually. Right?
Kate says she used the Ready Eddie pin too. Sorry, I am deep into reading these comments.
Sure, go for it.
No, I'm listening, I swear. Zach asks, do you guys have a video on how to make gold fast? Oh, to get lots of money?
To make money. I don't know if I have a video on YouTube on making money per se. How I make money is just by constantly selling the stuff that I'm making back to the market. You know what I make a lot of? I make a lot of blackberry jam. Because I'm always doing my my glade, and if you use these two people, if you use I think it's Heidi, this is Heidi, and you use the dog, you get 2 blackberries every time and a bonus strawberry. So I get a lot of blackberries.
There is that dog that does the blackberries.
So so I constantly just sell my extra stuff to the market. And I seem to not have a problem with gold. I level super slowly, so I don't have to spend all that money on those land expansions. Generally, what keeps your gold topped up? Just general playing, right? We're doing
what do you mean?
Well, you said you always have 40 million gold, right?
Oh, yeah, but like you said, my barn
board
gets full and I sell everything and it just keeps going up.
If you try to do, is it pears that I need? Let's pick all my pears here. Because I think I got like $5,000 from pears. You always have to water everything again. Like 5,040 for pears. So, yeah, I guess that's how I do it. I have never had a problem with gold. Once I pass 10 million, I haven't ever had a problem with gold. But I play a lot differently than a lot of people too, though. So, what about the...
Sherry is also saying buy cheap and sell high.
Yeah, so you can adjust your prices. We could talk about that maybe next week, about raising the prices of stuff. Do you ever raise the price of stuff?
I used to. I don't anymore.
Now
it's been a long time since I raised.
Now you just have so much, yeah. And you know what you do mistake? When you click on raising your prices, I ended up buying all these rent for 3-day things for 10 gold as well. Let's sell 3. Let's raise the price on 3 and sell and lower the price on 3. See which ones we sell first. Anyways, continue. 4,000.
Andy says Pablo has a video on making money.
Nice, yes, Pablo. But those are bad videos to watch, everyone. We don't want you guys to like hack your farms and get put with cheaters on leaderboards and county fairs. And Pablo's video on how to hack your farm is probably not a good thing to do. We don't recommend that. We want more free bags from Zynga, so we're not going to recommend anything against their terms of service ever, usually.
Agreed.
Oh, Elizabeth bought my wire. Oh, she bought both of them. She's a hog. Or someone. Oh, who else? Elizabeth A. bought my aluminum and left me gold coins. That was the beeping you heard. I guess that's why I don't sell stuff on the live stream, because then it makes an announcement. Oh, look, I didn't even do county fair tonight. Oh, I didn't. There's so much stuff I missed tonight. Anyways, Jennilee, I think it's time to say goodnight. What do you think?
I agree. I think it's time to go.
Is there any last minute chatters that you really have to put out there that are going to freak out if you don't read it?
No, I don't think so.
All right. All right, you say goodnight first.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and this has been a lot of fun.
It has been a ton of fun tonight. I'm going to get my 4 times boost before my game crashes. I hate that when it crashes when you claim your scores. Yes, everyone, thank you so much for coming. I am so glad we did tonight's stream as usual. Episode 23 was a great episode. We talked about a lot of things, had a lot of fun. And as always, Jennilee, I appreciate you for hanging out with me on Thursday nights. So much awesome.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you.
And chatters, thank you for coming. We could not do this. Well, we could totally do this without you guys, but it would be not near as fun. Frank and Ann and Jennilee and everyone else, good night. Thank you for coming. We will see you next week. Same place, same time, and God bless and good night. Bye.
Bye.